Mic test, mic test. Okay, welcome to the halftime show. So it's going to be the last week of July. So last week, hindi ako nakagawa ng halftime show. For some weird reason, I forgot to do it. I was out. And then may event, parang nagkaroon ako ng gathering. And then na-figure out ko last week ng Wednesday, parang wala naman masyadong nangyari sa market. Medyo nawalan ako ng gana. So I skipped the halftime show. So sa inyong mga umaasa, sorry about that, but I'm back now. So we're gonna talk about the first 3 days of the week. Okay, so this video again for all those mga nanonood ng baguhan lang. This is not to entice you or to offer any stock recommendation or whatsoever, but this is just to update you guys on what's happening in the market. Okay, top movers, top winners, why, ba't sila bumagsak, ba't sila umakyat. So we're gonna talk about them in detail. Mga ano lang, mga we're talking about. Okay, so without further ado, let's do it. Share screen. Before I continue, I want to Yun. So sharing screen, so we see gold going up. So that's why we saw today sa Philippine market, gold breaking out, going to 1,858. So we saw ngayon nag-react yung Philippine market. That's why we saw PLX, APX, mining, tapos yung silver din umakyat. So we saw it go up, okay? So it's all relative dito sa sa market natin. Okay, so ito. So before we talk about that, let's talk about the Philippine market in general. I'm very, very disappointed about the Philippine market, honestly. So we've seen it for the past 2 weeks go down, dwindle down, going down. Index, hindi lang to index If we're going to look at the individual issues, we can see it go down talaga dramatically mga iba-ibang stocks. But if we look at the bigger picture, the PSEI is at the support, 50-day support here at 6,069. Okay? Okay, to be exact, the dyan siya at 6,077, okay? The 50-day MA. Up, the next support will be the 100-day MA, so we'll talk about that when it breaks that threshold, okay? So in a macro view, technical view, the PSCI is still in an uptrend support in that nakalatag sa 50-day MA. So if you're a technical analyst, technical guy, you want to buy on this 50-day support. And you want to find stocks that are on the 50-day support, diba? Okay. But let's talk about the movers first, okay? This is about the update for the week. So this is not about this is not the charting session that I do for my premium members. Okay, so IPM is up 49%, but without volume, it's only 63,000 doing 63,000. So this is not relevant. So as you can see, dapat medyo may malaking volume. So parang ito, 7.7 million traded. And then it's a first spike after a long time. So we will dapat tabihin natin to and then watch out if there's an developing issue dito sa sector na to. Ito mga to, it's not super relevant. What's relevant is APX. Boom. We can see the chart clearly. Okay, so this is driven by the precious metals rise. So we can see this box, it broke out at 136 mark and now at 145. So if you want to buy this, you want to wait for that pullback or flag. Okay, so fine, I'm gonna draw it. Anong expectancy natin? You can put this, and then wait for that green candle go up, boom, and then boom. So that's the first scenario. Second scenario will be, boom, tomorrow it will go up. And then you can, wala kang magagawa. Diba? So that scenario, I cannot trigger because there's no proper risk. Okay? Proper risk in play, proper cut in play. It just went up 3 straight days. Okay? And wala akong position done. So what we can do is wait for the flag, wait for the pullback. That's what I always tell all my students. So this will be on the radar for the week. And then, of course, the other mining stocks, Felix Mining. But this is weaker because it closed down. So marking the resistance at 3 pesos. Okay, there. So I would rather pick APX over PX. Okay. And then Nickel Asia also went up today. But yeah, I'm putting this line here. 2 lines here, resistance lines. So it's headed toward resistance with little momentum. Dito, momentum natin nasa may 23.9 pa lang. So it's going to, wala pang 25, okay? So we can just wait and see what happens there. Mover for the week will be Emperador. I think it was added sa isang sa index yata or some small cap index. So that's why it went up. The one that was removed, I think I heard was SCC. So we saw this, boom, grabe to. So it was consolidating here at this area, at 1250 area, and then broke down. Boom, broke down. So we can see this one. This is around 2 peso and 30 cents. The range here, and then we can see this go down here. 2.6 na, more than pa, right? So breakdown siya, okay? So deletion yata siya sa isang index fund. So we can see it breakdown. So that's mining. Ano pang tinitingnan natin? DMC is the parent company of it. So it's bumaba rin siya. We can see Jollibee also breaking down here. Yeah, it's below the 10, 20, and 50-day MA now. So we can see it break down. BDO also is showing signs of weakness. Yan. Many Mart also biggest loser for the week. It keeps going down. We don't know until when. Of course, all the ones who bought at 1 peso are pwede sila magbenta ngayon. And all the ones who bought here at siguro at 220 are now almost break even. Diba? If you bought it at 220 or 210 and then nag-4 tapos di mo binenta ngayon, pwede ka na mag-cut loss quits. Diba? So, it's a natural profit taking because this is an IPO at 1 peso. It went up until 4. That's around times 4 your money. So we can see a natural profit taking. But the rally is not materializing. So what are they waiting for? I think in general, the market sentiment is bad because we are the worst performing country in the region dahil sa COVID, diba? So I think that's one of the big reasons. And then if we are one of the worst performing countries dun sa pinakamaraming COVID, I think that will affect the economy moving forward. Earnings will be affected, second quarter earnings will be affected, third quarter, and so forth. And compared to other countries na hindi gano'n nag-recover na. So I think they're factoring that in. So we have to not only look at the charts, but also look at the macro view. So di ba, if ano bang ginagawa mo ngayon, di ba? If you're one stock that stood out was PGOLD. So this one is consolidating at the top. So here you can see the resistance at 50 bucks. Yan, try siya dyan. This is a pure COVID play also because everyone pag ECQ, lahat sila nagpupuntang PGOLD to buy the basic necessities. So we can see this recovering well, and then now it's at the near the 52-week high and near the all-time high. So we can see that um, come into play. So kasi common sense lang naman ang ginagawa mo when you're at home. Um, ano bang saan ka pupunta? You just go to the grocery and buy stuff and then go home, go back home. And then we can see TEL also. I want to highlight TEL, PLDT, which is in the uptrending chart, which is one of the stronger companies or technical wise dun sa buong PSEI. So here we can see it go up, diba? Uptrending pa rin siya. Why? So I don't know because I think people are, 'di ba, nagkaroon ng boost sa streaming, Netflix, data. When you're at home, on ka ng 3G mo, data. Tapos Paymaya, 'di ba? Same thing will go with Globe. Globe Telecom is slightly weaker. I don't know why, but people are using GCash. I use GCash every day. So here we can see it go below the 10, 20, and 50-day MA, but we want to see this if it goes past, go back up, excuse me, the 50-day MA. As of now, it's above the 10 and 20-day MA. So this is also the play. People are at home using Globe. Ako, Globe user ako, so I'm using GCash. I'm using GCash to pay for all my stuff. Pag bibili ako ng pagkain, bibili ako ng bills ko kanina sa DSL, lahat yan, Globe, GCash. So I think they will get a big chunk kasi BDO parating down, di ba? So parating down yung BDO. So you will opt to use GCash over BDO online banking or BPI online banking. So I guess those little stuff will play a big role in those little stuff will give you clues on what's the next big thing. I guess this what yun yung isa sa natutunan ko over time here in the industry. So anong ginagamit mo? Ano yung well that happened that materialized sa US market. What anong ginagamit mo? Netflix. Anong ginagamit mo? Amazon. I use Amazon to shop. I use Netflix to stream. I use PayPal to pay. I use Alibaba, diba, to buy stuff for my business here, diba? So those stocks are now at the all-time high levels because for one reason, because everyone's using them. And diba, if common sense lang dati, Netflix listed here in when Netflix came in the Philippines, it was doing at $90 per share. It's not now. It's now doing $400 per share. Diba? So what are you using? So I think that's one thing you should observe also. There's not much to talk about in the Philippine market. It's generally weak because wala rin foreign participation. Why? Because the foreign participation disappeared because of the political risk also that I talked about. Ah, I didn't talk about that last week. I talked about that in my premium video, but because of that ABS-CBN issue, I think all of the most of the foreigners are really scared to go back or invest in the Philippines because you can the government can just do anything. Diba parang okay, we want to stop ABS-CBN. Hot, wala na. So what will stop them from doing the same thing sa ibang companies? So if I'm a foreign investor, what would I do? I'd rather invest it in somewhere else, Singapore, Hong Kong, diba? Thailand, India, diba? Without political risk. Now, given that big move by na tinanggal ni ABS-CBN, sobrang daming factors nagkakaroon in play. Kasi parang di na natin alam, mga foreigners, di nila alam what will the president do next. And then, also the COVID issue again. So, patong-patong lang lahat. So, pag hindi na-resolve yung issue na yun, I think mahihirapan talaga yung economy natin as a whole and also the Philippine stock market. That's why we can see less volume now traded and then less interest kahit na malakas yung peso to US dollar. Okay, so I think I've said enough. nabore ko kayo. But if you found that useful, subscribe here. I'll be here every Wednesday trying to update you guys with all the stuff that I know. I only talk about the stuff that I know because I can't I can't BS you about something that I don't know and just invent and say stuff randomly. But bumagsak to and whatever. This channel is just purely to update you guys on what's happening, current events, and then on my current opinion about the market, and then my honest opinion also on what's happening. Um, doesn't the aim is not to solicit buying recommendations or what. Okay, so I think that's it. I hope that helped you guys a lot. If you liked it, subscribe here in my channel every Wednesday, the Boomy Halftime Show. If you want to get more out of it, email me at boomyuniversity@gmail.com for the premium membership. So, premium members, I'll see you on Sunday. And then you guys, I'll see you next Wednesday. Ingat and God bless. Stay safe. Dumadaming virus natin ngayon, okay? Just keep your mask on, social distancing, stay at home, just like me. Ingat.